biggest regret. Harry dealt a fatal blow after Kate took on his military role. Duchess nailed it. Prince Harry will feel a bit of sadness on seeing Kate Middleton visiting RAF Brize Norton to meet with British troops, according to royal experts. The Mail on Sunday's diarist Charlotte Griffiths claimed that Kate Middleton's recent visit to RAF Brize Norton will really touch Prince Harry. The Duchess of Cambridge dropped by the airbase to thank troops for their part in the evacuation in Afghanistan. The Mail's diary editor Richard Eden agreed that Harry will likely feel he, given his military background, would have been well suited to carry out the commitment, and likely feels a bit of sadness. Ms. Griffiths told Palace Confidential, "We know that is exactly the kind of thing Harry wishes he was still doing because he said I want to continue doing military commitments with the royal family. And he will be saying look it is not my fault it is the royal family and men in suits who didn't let me carry on doing stuff like this." I think it will really touch him. Especially because it was an Afghanistan-related thing and he obviously went to Afghanistan. I think he will be thinking more fool you men in suits because I could have been doing that, and I have a genuine connection with Afghanistan, and you could have been using me but you didn't. I mean Kate's brilliant but she didn't serve so he would have been a better choice I would have thought. Mr. Eden added, yes obviously it would be nice to have Harry. But I think when he sees these types of images, he probably feels a bit of sadness about it himself. Prince Harry has no regrets about Megxit. He embarked on this new non-royal chapter in his life for the well-being of Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and their son, Archie. However, the prince was devastated when he was forced to give up his military titles. Prince Harry has been devastated about being stripped of his military titles. It's the one that made Harry emotional, a source explained in Finding Freedom. That's been a tough pill to swallow, and one that has been the most painful for Meghan to witness him go through. When the Prince and Meghan decided they could no longer remain in the British royal family as working senior royals, the Prince vowed to continue advocating for the military. However, the royal family had other plans for the Sussexes. He is also no longer able to wear his military uniform in public. According to a source, retired service personnel can wear their medals, but not their uniform, at official engagements once they have left the military. The prince served in the military for 10 years after graduating from his boarding school Eton College. Instead of going to university, Prince Harry chose a distinguished military career. It began in 2006 when he entered training at Sandhurst, which is a Royal Military Academy. Prince Harry, a combat veteran who served 2 tours in Afghanistan, first attended the U.S. Department of Defense Warrior Games in 2013 in Colorado. Recently, Britain's Prince Harry and U.S. First Lady Jill Biden paid homage Monday to U.S. veterans in a virtual ceremony for the Warrior Games, a sports competition for wounded U.S. military veterans cancelled this year over the coronavirus pandemic. It comes after the Duchess of Cambridge visited British soldiers who helped to rescue Britons from Afghanistan last month. Under Operation Pitting, more than 15,000 people were evacuated from Kabul airport by the RAF. Kate landed at the RAF base in Oxfordshire on Wednesday afternoon, having flown in on the Queen's Sikorsky S-76 helicopter. The Duchess's visit was arranged in order to honour service personnel for the crucial humanitarian work British troops carried out following the Taliban takeover. Wing Captain Bailey told People magazine, "They want to tell their story. They want to say, this is hard. I did this. This is what I feel proud about." And she gave that to them today. They were just so important. And so for us there's a lot of necessary catharsis. So